बस प्रॉपर्टी पेपर दिखा दो। अब वो भी दिखा देंगे। अब रियल में प्रॉपर्टी खरीदी तो दिखाई देंगे, थोड़ी ना लोन पे खरीदी है। सो लोन पे नहीं खरीदी तो दिखा देंगे। So that's like I own the property. I could show you the property. Yeah, just give me a second. Let's say it's sharing my screen. Will this recording be updated in your advanced course? No, Omkar. No, Omkar. अब रियल में प्रॉपर्टी कहाँ पे बज रहा है? लोन पे खरीदी है। So लोन पे नहीं खरीदी तो दिखा देंगे। So that's like I own the property. I could show you the property. Yeah, just give me a second. Let's say it's okay. So this is actually playing the stuff on YouTube. Let's just remove the YouTube playing and come back here. I'm just sharing my screen. What is this happening? What is this whiteboard? Whiteboard. Aditya Monstera, please stop your whiteboard. Okay, please do not use your whiteboard and all. I don't know like how to disable the settings. So I'm sharing my screen. Confirm me, guys, once you could see my screen. This is the invoice, 28 minutes ago paid. But let's come here. Can you guys see my mind node? Just confirm me if you could see my mind node. We can see, we can see. Confirm me everyone if you could see the mind node. आज तो यार आग लगा देंगे, मतलब नॉट लिटरल वाली, बट कोशिश करेंगे। ठीक है, let's do it. Okay, so today is also one very, very unique bonus. Okay, out of all the people that joined today, okay, freelancing advanced course, will randomly select one person for a one-on-one call with me. That would be selected on condition that I would reveal at 9 p.m. So if you join today, we'll pick up one winner who will get a one-on-one call with me. So try up your chances, and if I get on a call, I could help you solve out every single issue in your agency. So let's take this. कल हम लोग ने offers तक देखा था. Today we would talk about much bigger and advanced level stuff in your agency. Okay, start taking down the notes because I directly get into the topic. मेरे को वो fancy pana is not something I like. So let's get into the topic. So in an agency, there are multiple type of pricing models. So when I say multiple pricing models, there are two types of, first of all, there are two types of pricing model, which is pay per work. That is the thing. So when I say pay per work, it could be like pay per video, it could be like pay per graphic. That is one type of model. This is one time high ticket. Now a lot of you would be like, Devvrat, do you prefer high ticket or do you prefer low ticket? As I don't drink daru, water is the best thing I could drink. So yeah, I don't prefer high ticket or low ticket. For my sales team, there is a very strict rule. You would not distinguish someone on the basis of high ticket and low ticket. That is a very strict unsaid rule in our whole team, that you would not distinguish a client on the basis of high ticket or a low ticket. For us, if someone pays us even $100 or even $10, we consider it as a client. And we know that if we give a good service to a client, they would always upgrade. But if you charge a lot of money upfront and you're not giving a good service, they would never be your high ticket client. High ticket is just a myth sold by coaches to you. Okay, how many times you went to a store, you just wanted to buy, let's say, a water, and then you went into the store, you bought a Cadbury, 40 रुपए का Cadbury, 60 रुपए का Cadbury, 80 रुपए का Cadbury, you bought in Cadbury, then you also bought, let's say, a few chips, and then you also bought something else, right? You bought multiple things, and then you came back home, but you went to just buy a 10 rupees ka water bottle. How many of time that has happened? That's the same thing that happens with agencies. Okay, you try to upsell the client. Okay, you try to upsell the client every single time, and then you try to like charge him as much money as possible upfront. This is not something which is an ideal model. It is good when you as a founder sell. Okay, this deal that just got converted is not actually sold by me. It is actually sold by, you saw that someone from our team sold that deal at 7,500. So when you work on deals like this, it needs trust. See, if you can make money for the client, there is nothing like high ticket or low ticket. If you have a lot of client that you could sell to, and then focus that best selling clients and then keep the clients that are giving you the highest money. Just remove the client that are not giving you highest money. That works. But do not run behind that high ticket shit. Okay? Key, I'll help you to build a high ticket funnel. I'll help you to just close high ticket client. भाई, जो तेरे लिए high ticket होगा ना, वो शायद मेरे लिए low ticket होगा. Understand the places. For someone, $2,000 is a high ticket. For me, $2,000 is a regular subscription deal that sells on the platform, right? So those coaches or those people, it's not like specific Indian coaches or specific international coaches. It's something I'm telling you basis on the experience. If you give good service, if you get results for your client, if your client is happy, they'll always convert. So stop running behind those high ticket funnels, those high ticket stuff. ठीक है? वो बोलते हैं आपको फेसबुक एड्स में कॉल फनल रखो और ये सब करो. मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. वो बोलते हैं, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. ठीक है? कैसे वर्क करता है. So the way you could charge your clients, there is a high ticket funnel. And when I say high ticket, that for our company, anything above $7,000 is high ticket. Okay. So here you could charge pay per work basis. Most of the development related projects come under the high ticket. Okay. Because in development, just like I'll just show you a quotation that I've just given. Most of the projects that we do are coming under something called as a high ticket. So high ticket is just like a myth. Do not even think that you should be always selling high ticket. Okay. So a simple like process, like a website like this, we charge something about $7,000 to $10,000, right? So I'll show you this if I could share it. What services you offer for 7,000? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ansa, Asu, I'm saying is we have two models. If we are selling something like a development, something like a design, something like a brand identity, something which is big, which takes time, that is what we sell in high tickets. Now, stuff like I've just shared a screenshot in the chat. Okay. This is a quotation that I just gave yesterday. For the websites, Figma file only, which is like just designing the UI of the website, we are charging $7,000. So this website has a lot of UI and UX. You could see in the chat. That is the type of projects we charge a lot of money for. So this is pricing number one. Even if you're doing development projects, okay. Now in US, this is a very important thing. Usually recurring projects have this very important thing, which is called as setup fee. How many of you launch Facebook ads for your client and do not charge a setup fee? How many of you are like that? You're launching a Facebook ads for your client, you're not charging a setup fee. Let's say you're launching Google ads for your client, you do not charge a setup fee. You are doing management for your clients, okay? XYZ management, social media management, but you're not charging a setup fee. How many of you are like that? Or you have heard the concept of setup fee for the first time. If you're someone who has heard the concept of setup fee first time, just let me know. It's okay, yeah, that's me. Same. Okay, so I'll tell you this. In US, you do whenever you work with any client, okay? Whenever you work with any client, you have to charge something called as I do I do everything new to me. Okay. I'll tell all this here, guys. ठीक है. एक और पेमेंट आ रही है तो आई जस्ट हैव टू क्रॉस कंफर्म माय सेल्स गाय नीड्स एन अप्रूवल की देवव्रत पेमेंट ले लूं या नहीं. ओके. तो यहाँ पे देखो, सेटअप फी इज समथिंग व्हेनेवर यू आर वर्किंग विद अ प्रोजेक्ट and the cost of the project, or in order to do a particular project, takes time. Okay. Share one core services page. Core services page. Acha, this is very confusing, bhai. This is very confusing, bhai. You will need a lot of time to understand what I mean by that. Okay. So setup fee is usually, let's say if you're doing Facebook ads, setup fee is the fee that you would charge to your client to set up the infrastructure for the first time. So example, some categories where setup fee is a very common thing, and most probably you are not charging. One, Facebook ads. Two, Google ads. Three, SEO. Four, what do you call it as? Customer experience. Five, data analytics. Six, security services. Seven, e-commerce. In e-commerce also, if you're doing, let's say, product setups, okay, analytics tracking, these are some industries where setup fee is a very common rule, which means you basically analyze the camping of the whole client, you did all the research, and then the client says, hey, I don't want to work with you. So for that reason, in US, you charge a setup fee before even selling of your service, which is your high ticket or a low ticket. Then there is also something called as a consultation fee. This is quite common, as you understand by the name. See, as a business owner, if you're getting on a call, like in my case, I charge consultation fee to get on every calls. Okay. So because I'm charging consultation fee to getting on every calls, that is the reason the people that I'm getting on a call with are a pre-qualified customer. See, if someone can pay to be a call on with you, remember that they are serious with you and they want to seriously consider that project. So setup fee is something we charge on all our projects, which are for short term. For all the projects in Go High Level that we do, which is for short X, we are charging a setup fee. So setup fee is very common. Start taking setup fees. So very first time when you do the setup of, and if you're doing something like lead generation, cold emails, in all those categories, you'll get this mind map at the end of this call. Don't worry. अभी वेबिनार पे फोकस करो, बाकी चीजें बाद में, ठीक है? And what should be the setup fee charges for Facebook ads? So for Facebook ads, typical charges of setup fee is roughly around $600 if you're selling your services at $1,500. That's what the typical charges in the industry is. Okay. Is result driven offer good in beginning stage for starting an agency, or is it a risky offer? Result driven offer is a risky offer because if you're not a pro at that service, if you're pro at that service, then don't worry. But if you're not a pro at that service, then it is a issue. So see, in US, there is also a one way of other way of charging the clients, which is base fee plus percentage of ad spend, or percent or percentage of attributed earnings. भाई लोग, आज तो मेरे को ना इंस्टाग्राम, भाइयों और बहनों, मेरे को आज ना इंस्टाग्राम पे अपने खूब सारे वो चाहिए, मेंशंस चाहिए. सो माय यूजर नेम इज देवव्रत सिंह 1. व्हेन व्हाटएवर यू आर लर्निंग, इफ यू आर हैप्पी, इफ यू आर सैटिस्फाइड, शेयर इट ऑन योर इंस्टाग्राम्स, ठीक है? बिकॉज मेरे को वो वीडियो बनाने के लिए चाहिए ना भाई. ओके. Okay, base fee plus ad. Okay, so base fee, this is a pricing model which is common while starting out. Is it okay to not sell? अरे यार, मेरे पास इंस्टाग्राम है ही नहीं. आई डोंट हैव इंस्टाग्राम, दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. ओके. यू आर सो लीन ऑन दैट वीडियो, मतलब सो लीन ऑन दैट वीडियो. आई वॉच योर फर्स्ट वीडियो ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. So basically, what do you mean by this? Base fee, I'll give you a couple of base fee options. Okay, chalo, I'll help you with this. So Facebook ads, okay, give me a couple of services you guys have. I'll give you some base fees and some attributed revenue. In Facebook ads, the base fee is roughly around, starts if you're doing the Facebook ad, okay? And there are two models of doing Facebook ads. One is a white label model where you're working with other agency owners and you're just filling up the services. Second is your direct client model, which is you directly work with direct clients. If you're working in a white label model, roughly you will charge $400 per client. That is what you'll be charging on a rough basis. Usually all the white label clients have a setup fee. If you're working with a direct client, in that case, you'll be charged anywhere between $700. This is $400 to $700 per client. $700 per client. And if you're working with a direct client, you will charge anywhere between $700 to $2,000, $1,500 is what they pay to Indians. So $1,500 per client. This is what the pricing for Facebook ad is. I charge $250 to $350 a month. I work with musicians. No, that is very low. That is very low. Either you're not pitching it right. For video editing services, fee concept work with video editing services. No, setup fee is not for video editing services. But actually, bhai, there is no like one-on-one mentorship is not open. But if let's say you are in touch with someone, then it could be happen. Yeah. So this is for Facebook ads. Similarly, dekho, you don't have to offer services like SMM. I'm saying this. SMM is a dead service. Social media marketing is a dead service. Specialize into one thing. Facebook ads, YouTube ads, influencer marketing. Specialize into one thing. जब तक आप एक सोशल मीडिया पे हैप्पी दिवाली, हैप्पी नवरात्रि, हैप्पी ईद बनाओगे ना, वो नहीं वर्क करेगा. रिमेंबर दिस गाइस. Okay, SMM or graphic designing, whatever services. Okay, if we are staying out, how can we charge this? समझा समझा नहीं. Whenever your guys are asking questions, देखो, I have opened the chat. I'm not like कि तुम मुझे गालियां दोगे तो भी मैं chat open करके रखूंगा. I don't get feared at all. That's the reason why all the WhatsApp groups have a chat open. Okay, that's what the meaning of a community is. But whenever you are asking the question, एक बार खुद question पढ़ लो कि आपको खुद समझ में आ रहा है आपने क्या पूछा है. Okay. How can you specialize in is luxury realtors a good niche to generate leads? Varun Ram, let me tell you, realtors in general do pay good, but remember only top 3% of realtors are making money. Other people India में भी देखो ना, broker हर जगह पे है. आपका पान वाला भी broker है, वो जिस जगह से आप दुकान लेते हो वो भी broker है, क्योंकि हर बंदा broking कर रहा है, because broking doesn't involve expertise. In US, the only thing that is very differentiated from India in broking industries, you have to get your realtor's license. So if you're working with someone who's a realtor who has a license for it and is doing good, then in that case, you could charge a good amount. Okay. Please explain services for funnel design. I've already given for funnel design. For funnel setup, see, for funnel setups, again, this is if I've been in your place for funnel setup, this is how much I charge. So for funnel setup. So if it's like just like a opt-in funnel, simple opt-in funnel, it's roughly I charge opt-in funnel is rough dollar 500. That's it. That's all opt-in funnel is like. You have a VSL funnel plus automation that usually in US market works out for $1,500. Okay. See, most of these services are one time. If it's a complex automation, multiple pages, you have drip feeding, complex funnel, this would be roughly around $3,500. By the way, I have done more funnels than anyone in the market. Let me show you. Just check out this page called as, अगर आपको देखना है देवव्रत ने कैसे स्टार्ट किया ना, so just go on devratsing.com/cc. All the guys who are in funnel industry, you might see like screen center में ले लो. While starting out, is it okay to not charge setup fee? Yes. In start, you need clients. Whatever Devvrat is saying, Devvrat के पास पैसा है and he has team members to close, तो इसलिए वो कह रहा है आपको. But आपको अपना situation याद रखना है. You have to see that. I could say a no to a lot of clients. Getting a job or put a time 3 months in the program. That's what I would say. Please do not spam the threads. So this is how I started. If you want to see anything about funnel marketing, you could check out. I have sold funnels as well in the past. This is all the way back in 2020. So you could see this. I've done got hundreds of reviews. So I'm not just someone who has just done coaching. I've been a service provider all my life. Okay. So yeah, these are some examples of things, but let me just help you understand what do I mean by that. In most cases, if you're selling Facebook ads or similar sort of services, you'll charge a base percentage plus percentage of ad spending, which is the amount of money that you'll charge to your client is what you charge as an base plus percentage of ad spend. Next is you could also charge percentage of attributed earnings. So how many of you here do cold email marketing for their client? How many of you here do, let's say, क्या कहते हैं उसको? Shopify management, you do Klaviyo marketing, you do anything which generates revenue for the client. If you're someone like that who's doing anything to generate revenue for the client, in those cases, you could always charge a base fee, and above that, you could charge percentage of attributed earning. India may you would not know, but in US, there are ways to find attributed earning. By the way, how many of you don't know the meaning of attributed earning? Just say me. How many of you don't know the meaning of attributed earning? KK, this is like a very subjective question. So because if you have done more than 2 crore, I don't think spending rupees, how much? 10,000 or 11,000 would be a big deal for you, right? So join our program, join our live sessions that happen. We are doing a Q&A session soon on upcoming Tuesday. On that session, we could help you personally guide you over the call, right? So that is what you could do. Me? Okay. So there are a very big people that don't know the meaning of attributed earning. So attributed earning is whatever work you are doing. And if there is a money which is being generated with your efforts, that efforts are called as attributed earning, right? I run animation agency via Fiverr and Dura and Vyona develop direct client. Can you let me know the best way to start with? Again, Shagun, that is something we would cover today. Animation is in good demand on LinkedIn and other places. So yeah. So attributed earning का simple meaning ये होता है कि the amount of money you are making from the client, okay, giving a particular service, and what is the after giving that XYZ particular service, how much revenue it is generating. So if you have ever been on a platform like Klaviyo, you might see that it shows you the amount of money that is generated with Klaviyo email marketing efforts, right? Similarly, if you're running Facebook ads, you could, if you, I don't know how many of you have heard about this tool called as, how many of you heard about this tool called as Triple Whale, or you have heard about Triple Whale, or you have heard about Magix, Madgix, or if you're running ads for GCX, okay, Magix, or if you're running ads for local businesses, you might have heard about Hyros. These are a couple of big tools, okay. मुकीम भाई मेरे पास मैं इन्फ्लुएंसर मार्केटिंग कभी नहीं किया है. So these are a couple of tools that helps you to get you your attributed earning, which means the amount of money that has been generated on a platform where you are doing the ad. So if you are a performance marketer, they tell you how much actual revenue and profit the client has made with working with you. So these were a couple of pricing options. Choose any of the pricing options, setup fee, consultation fee. Then you have also something called as a recurring base. Okay, that is what we do. Recurring base subscription where we have fixed pricing and we charge. So people who are doing animation video, you will charge on the per animated video. We charge on a recurring base subscription because we pay the volume game. There is also some people who charge, let's say, per lead basis. Okay, per lead basis or per client basis. That is also the people charge like that. Per lead basis or per client basis that they have closed, specifically in the niches where you do lead gen, you do lead gen for local businesses. So these are the pricing systems. Okay, this is how you have the pricing options. Please take a screenshot and just let me know screenshot taken. Please take a screenshot. Samyak Kharat, then our program is the best one to do it. Okay. Is it okay to not? VS have answered your question. It is not mandatory to charge setup fee at starting out. Zoom out, कुछ नहीं होगा भाई, ऊपर सब बंद है. ऊपर सब बंद है. ये सब कल डिस्कस हो गया है, तो क्या मतलब है देख के. ओके. Perfect. So, guys, if you are serious about building an agency business, we have the best program in India to scale your agency. Today, you have a special discount. Join in today. One lucky person on today's call would get access to a one-on-one call with me. Yesterday, we had 7 bonuses. Today, we just have 4 bonuses. So, आप webinar में नहीं join करते, you lose bonuses, you lose special discounts that we make on the live workshop. Can I get a recording? Yes, KK, you would get a recording if you are a member of advanced course. All the recordings are available for you. So any session that we do, all recordings get uploaded in our advanced course. Okay, let's move to the next step, which is getting clients, right? You all have joined today's session to Pratik, I would answer your question at the last, क्योंकि ये हलवा वाला question नहीं है जो मैं 2 मिनट में आंसर कर दूं. We would do a dedicated Q&A at the ending. ठीक है? Everyone, if I'm skipping your question, that means I have covered it, or I would answer it at the end. मेरे को ऐसा नहीं, I'm not doing a recording. ठीक है? This is not a recorded webinar. So if you are putting a question and I'm not replying to it, that simply means I would answer it at the end. Simple as that. ठीक है? Hamza Patel, the current CPA numbers are very so somebody had asked me what are the CPA numbers for Facebook ads. Let me give you an idea. Let me give you an idea. Everyone just take a notebook or a pen or a diary with you. Okay. In case you want to run Facebook ads, why are you changing 16K INR if this course can get us in? Because not everyone can afford. Work with me. There's no work. I'll give you an idea. Okay. So just take your diaries. Everyone just take your diaries just take your diaries and take a note of this. In case Hamza Patel had asked this question, Hamza Patel, can you put your questions again for everyone? Like there's an everyone option. Can you put your question in everyone? So that everyone knows कि मैं हवे में से question ही बना रहा हूँ. Hamza Patel, can you just put the question that you had for everyone? Give me 1 second. I'm giving you a very good thing here. Hamza, if you're on this webinar, can you just put your, it's already for, thank you, bhai, thank you. It's already for everyone. That's good. I'm just trying to find our CPAs for all of you, which is the amount of dollars that we are spending in order to get a client with Facebook ads. So yes, if you haven't watched the recording that was shared yesterday, then there is no point of noting down this number because that was an advanced session that we had done yesterday. And I actually revealed all the numbers, which could be like the really big numbers in case you want to scale an agency. But if you haven't noted down those numbers, I can't do anything. Uh, Okay, note down the numbers. Is it okay? In order to get a per lead in US, okay, we are spending $35, $2.50. Now this seems irrelevant, but I'll tell you why it is relevant because if you haven't watched the recording, you would find this irrelevant. But if you have done the homework, you'll find it relevant. Clear? In order to get a cost per lead, which is a lead converted or a lead on the just to get a lead into our funnel through a form, we are spending $35 to $45. In the recording as well, I have said that the recording that I was just sharing yesterday is that I've shared that it is something big. So in order to get a lead, we spend somewhere around $35 to $45. The reason I'm using a diary is that every numbers are written in a diary. Now, in order to get a lead to a call, which is if you get 10 leads out of that, let's say 7 leads go on a call and they show up on a call. So in order to get a lead from a call, we are spending close to $75 per appointment. Clear, everyone? This is what we are spending in US to get leads. So these are like US rates. You might be thinking, Devvrat, this is completely irrational to the topic. This is irrational because you haven't watched the recording that I shared with you. Okay. Next is in order to get a client which is on the appointment and that the cost to get them as a customer, which is him paying us the base amount of $50, which is our trial. So getting a client from a lead to a trial, we are almost spending close to $300 per trial. That is what we are spending on a per trial. If you understand about funnels, this is how it works. And finally, in order to get one customer who we paid $35, because at every step of the funnel, the number of people going at the downstage of the funnel reduces. So that's the reason the marketing cost increases. Because leads we have itna sara, but customers we have itna sara. Okay. So in order to get a customer or a complete customer currently at Shortwits, we are spending anywhere between $697 to $735. This is the exact amount. This amount includes just the amount that we are paying to Facebook. So this amount does not include the amount that we are charging, we are paying as in commission to our sales guys. This amount do not include the things that we have happening on the back end. Anyone has noted it down? Just let me know you guys have noted it down. Okay. Or if you have noted it down, feel free to share it in the everyone chat thing. So everyone could go ahead. And I'll show you in that video, I've shown the live ad account, but in case you don't want to have. So yeah, with inbound method, now I'll just skim last line, please repeat. If anyone has noted it down, just put it in the chat. So it's easy for others to have a look on that. Okay. Now I'll skim this surface because the in-depth process is done. And my whole goal is to show you LinkedIn. So Fiverr, the advanced training that we have shared with you yesterday covers everything about Fiverr. Next is inbound method that we are using for short vids is content creation with our unique approach. When we say content creation, भाई एक तो ये न्यू तुम नूब हो ऊपर से स्कैमर भी हो वाह. So yeah, this is what we have. A client lead. How can we connect on the call if I want to scale my business? There is no way, KK. I do calls. If you are our customer, then also it's very rare to get on a call because it's not like that. Bhai, I'm like I try to show you that I'm really busy, but it's just like I have too much on my plate. Too much on my plate to handle. Yep. So you could get on a call with my team. You could get on a call with the people that I'm grooming from last 5 years. They are the best people to get to you. Okay. So yeah, back to the topic. We do content creation with our own approach. हम Instagram पे reel नहीं बनाते. Our way of content creation is something like that. I have a Facebook profile. Uh, that Facebook profile is full of my ideal customers because I am friend of the biggest people in the industry, in the agency of my target ICP. Because I'm connected with the best people in the industry, I keep selling my stuff there. So if you see here, this is how I sell with my own content strategy. But again, this is like short vids. This is how our clients love simple stuff like that, promoting the service because you should never stop promoting your own services. You should never stop promoting the businesses that you are doing. 24th June, 4th July, 5 days ago, 3 days ago, I don't fear at all selling my services because that is how I get my clients. So I keep on selling my services over Facebook. This is my own unique content approach. But again, remember this rule, 80% of your time should be focused on getting clients. 20% of your time should be focused on the operations, specifically if you are doing a agency business. Okay, time to get into the stuff, more detailed stuff. Give me 1 second. What are the outbound methods we are using to get clients? We are using Upwork. We are using cold email. We are getting into LinkedIn. Now, can you please show the funnel marketing angles for no? Like, bro, it would take a lot of time. It would take a lot of time. We don't have time. That's the main thing. So I want to show you something really impactful. Everyone, please make sure now we would get into LinkedIn practical part. Remember this, everyone, we would get into the LinkedIn practical part. My request to you is this. Can you ensure that I am giving you a 3 minutes break, but ensure you are logged in into your Twitter, your LinkedIn account and just confirm in the chat logged in LinkedIn or just write LL. ठीक है उसका एक गलत मीनिंग भी होता है तो LL लिखना है in the chat once you are done. Okay, I'm giving you 3 minutes, which is 7:48. I'm giving you 3 minutes, but make sure your LinkedIn is logged in because most of the things gonna be like bouncer for you. Do that. Okay, in the meantime, take a moment to join Fiverr advanced course. You have 3 minutes. Join Fiverr advanced course, the best agency program in India to grow your agency. Because now what we would do is very practical. It is not covered in any recording. I'm doing it for the very first time. Okay. 3 minutes at exactly 7:40, we would start this. Gaurav, are you there on this call? Can you please announce in all the groups that we would get into the LinkedIn research process? Everyone ensure that this is not a recording which is available anywhere. Okay. Uh, uh, can you just mention it, everyone, that we are going into the live process of LinkedIn? Is this covers in your agency course? Yes. AJ can't say bhai, like you need to have a call with our team. Just have a call with Gaurav. Okay. So guys, let me go in. Gaurav, अच्छा अच्छा तुमने कंफर्म कर दिया भाई, चलो डन. So अभी मत डालो, मैं स्क्रीनशॉट दे रहा हूँ. Once I go on my LinkedIn screen, then only put it. वरना लोग कहेंगे LinkedIn पे क्या ही कर रहा है. वरुण राम, देयर इज नो बेस्ट niches, देयर इज नो वर्स्ट niches. अगर कोई बेस्ट niche होगी तो मैं आपको क्यों बताऊंगा. मैं खुद इसमें एजेंसी बना लूंगा. Every niche is good and every niche has issues, right? And the people who get success are the people who have navigated the issues in those niches, right? So I assume that a lot of you are ready. So let me just start sharing my screen. Guys, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen on here? Can you see LinkedIn? By Joel Kaplan has done a video for our community. So Joel Kaplan has done. Okay, just give me 1 second. I've just paused my screen sharing for a moment. Uh, it's because just too much is happening. Give me 1 second. Mm-mm. भाई ये आपको इंडिया में कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. Joel is good. Yup, he is. Okay. I think my screen is okay. I'll just pause it for a second. Um, Okay, perfect. We are on this screen. This is actually one of my accounts. Okay. Well, this is like because we have a lot of SDRs working with us. This is how we use LinkedIn. Okay. Remember yesterday I told you something about the ICP. This is not a normal account. This is actually an account which has sales and sales navigator enabled. And if you want to do any investment in your business for outreach other than what you are doing, you could use sales navigator. Okay. So sales navigator, what is the full form of SDR? SDR is like sales development representative, the people who are responsible in our company to do the prospecting. Now, if you join anyone's basic webinar, okay, what they would tell you is go on the search option and then just search for, let's say, founder. Once you search for founder, you'll get examples of founder like this. Then what you have to do is go on the example like people and you will find on the all the people. Okay. Then you'll click on the filter option and you would just like differentiate people on the basis of keywords, right? So you could have like services, keywords, posts, jobs, schools, etc. or current company. Okay. Sales and marketing. Like these are some categories where you could reach out to. Okay. This is something base level people are talking about. Like I am not here to show you the base level stuff. There is no document. All the document is like all the documents we talk about are actually in our program. So yeah. So what you have to do is this is the basic level of doing the things available on Instagram. You'll find a lot. Okay. I don't want to teach you the basics. Okay. So let's go here and turn to the sales navigator. This is how you use sales navigator. Completely practical training of how to find your leads. Now, first I'll do it for video editing, then I'll do it for marketing. Is that a fair deal? First, we would do it for video editing. Second, we would do it for marketing. I'll show you how to build a list, how to engage, how to do this. Okay. Okay. Sales navigator doesn't come cheap. We are paying 9,000 rupees per month for our sales navigator. It is not a cheap option, but it is an option that could help you potentially grow. Because now we are looking at a 100K target. So if you are targeting 100K, उस 100K target के लिए अगर मेरा महीने में 2 लाख भी जा रहा है, that is fine. I have even revealed it today. At this current pace, we are also spending 2 lakh rupees just on tools. Okay. So yeah, one more time, we are doing a most advanced training soon for LinkedIn, but you guys need to be a part of our advanced program. Okay. So yeah, you just click on the search. Now, these are some things that you should be aware of. Whenever you would log in into your Sales Navigator account for the very first time, you'll be having your personas already defined. You'll be having some priority as account, and then here you'll see all your account happenings. Ignore all that, and let me show you how you could get like can we get unlimited? Omkar Kohli, I'm not the LinkedIn sales navigate representative. You could just reach out to a representative. Okay. Just click on the lead filter option. Though it sounds confusing at this point of time, I'll show you a step-by process. Okay. First of all, if I am finding the leads for video editing, so let me just put it here that we are finding leads for video editing clients. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is who is my target audience. Now, there are two type of audiences. There is someone called as a SMB, which is small and medium businesses, and there is something called as mid market. Okay, mid market means the big companies. SMB means the small companies. These are two type of companies. So what I would do is I'll try to go and target my SMBs first. Here is how it works. First of all, the current company option, you're not looking for people from a particular company. But in case you have a people list from a particular company, you could click on the just say like you have created like Hina's list. In that, we have listed out a few companies, we have saved them, and you get the data on the left-hand side of your screen. If you don't have that, it's fine. Then, first of all, company headcount. Because we are targeting SMBs, which is small and medium businesses, they would be typically maximum 10 people big. Okay, so I want to target video editing clients and I want to work with clients who just have 1 to 10 people. So then I'll click on the 1 to 10 option, right? Company headcount would be 1 to 10. Would there now how many results I have? There are 51 million results. Now, here is what a lot of you make a mistake. You start reaching out to these people. You start reaching out to these people with a subject. You start reaching out to them with an email, right? You do not have to do it. I'll tell you the process to do that. Okay. So what you have to do is first, 1 to 10 people is the head count. Now, this is like a very big head count. Now, you'll go on the company type. I really want to work with companies that are like not like private company or private, like I cannot work with non-profits because they do not have a lot of money. Educational institutions requires a lot of processing and all, so I would not go for them. So what I'll simply select is I could skip my company type option and I could then go into company headquarters location. What is this EMEA? EMEA includes like Europe, Middle East, and Eastern Europe and Africa. North America, which means US, UK, Canada, US, Canada. That's North America. Then you have Europe, then you have NAMER, then you have United States, United Kingdoms, England, and then you have all the location. Oceania means locations like Australia, New Zealand, and all these things. So I want to only, let's say, work with my target audience, which is in Australia, right? That is my target audience. So I'll just write here Australia. So if I write here Australia, see this, there are 51 million results. Let's just drill it down to Australia. Australia, just click on include. Okay. How many results have we got? Let's just wait for it. 803,000 results. This is like a very big audience, but what you make as a mistake on LinkedIn, you start reaching out to everyone. Now, here is where you have to do. Now, anyone who needs my services, if I'm selling to a 10% company, there won't be like a lot of roles there, right? You might not have like chief experience officer, chief information officer. You won't have roles like that. You would have very like founder, usually a 10 people or a 15 people company is a founder led company. It's a founder led business. So in that case, what I would go for is a title like founder. Okay. I'll go for a title like founder. I'll go for a title like co-founder. Okay. But when you're reaching out to a big companies, which is mid-market companies, then the differentiation change. Now, we started with 51 million results. Now we are at 52,000 results. So you're looking for companies who are founders and co-founders. Okay. Then you are looking for years in current company. What you should be doing is like, you are not looking for people who have just started their business 6 months ago and then you are trying to sell your services, right? Do you want to do that? Yes or no? You don't want to work with someone who has just like started their company, because in that case, they said, I don't have money. Habibi, no money. That is what they would be like. So in this case, you would also select this option called as years in current company, and you're looking for a stable business, which is the person should be on that same title for at least like 3 to 5 years. Okay. So I selected 3 to 5 years. That gives me an indication of a serious business owner who's at the same place in Australia on this process of video like thing. Now, once you're done with, let's say, 3 to 5 years, okay, then you'll keep on going down. I have selected like all the things. Now you'll select industry. If I go and target every single company, it is very hard for me. So let's say I'm just targeting media companies, people who are into the media business, people who are small media production companies. Okay. I could also select like something like a YouTuber, but that's not like an option available here. So media production, how many result I got? 160 result. Now, this is my most advanced result. Okay. Which is these people are people who are running a 1 to 10 people. They are running a small company. They are based in Australia. They are a founder or a co-founder, which means they are the decision maker. They are on the business for 3 to 5 years. They are into media production. Then you, after take all this result, you could just select them to a list. Okay, let's say we create here a custom list. Then in this custom list, what I would do is founders, Australia, Australia. What is the date today? It is 12th of July. That is the date today. Media production. That is what they are going for. Create and save. Then what you do is you start adding them as in connection. You do not have to right away do the marketing to them. You see this founder and director, magnetic communication. Then you would start with a personalized message and all those things. This is how you basically do the research. Now you see this founder and creative director, JJW Studio, which means he's doing media production and he would be needing of my video production activity. You do not get over to here. Then also you could search for, let's say you are giving a video editing service. So you could just write video editing service and click on the search button. See this 10 people, they have video editing keywords used on their profile. This is how you do prospecting on LinkedIn. You don't do prospecting on LinkedIn कि जो बंदा मिला उसको मैंने दोस्त बना दिया, हर फाउंडर को मेरा दोस्त बना दिया. Clear? How can we write a personalized message? I'll show you. In the initial stage, is it good to invest in a sales navigator? No. This is like advanced level stuff. And we do this advanced level stuffs. Okay. Now we are building a team of 5 people for doing this. Okay. Now what you could do is, what is the type of messages that we recommend? Okay. First of all, there are 2 types of LinkedIn messages. Coming back to our mind node. There are 2 types of LinkedIn messages. LinkedIn messages type. And what are these 2 types? Let me show you. Give me a second. Can it be automated? What should we do in the initial stage? Initial stage, Fiverr and Upwork is for you, bhai. Instagram DMs, cold DMs, all this. Now you clicked on LinkedIn message type. There are 2 messages type. Okay. There is something called as a broad message. Broad message. And there is something called as a personalized message. Okay. These are 2 types of messages that you send. Broad messages is for everyone. Personalized message is going through their profile. So example of a broad message. If I'm selling video editing service, this is one of my, I'll give you my LinkedIn template. Give me a second. I'll give you my LinkedIn template. Give me a second. I'm giving you my LinkedIn template. Can you guys see my LinkedIn template? One of my LinkedIn templates in the chat. Just confirm me. Dikha? So if I'm going like a bit of a personalized thing, okay, my pitches could be something like that. Hey, Michael, I came across your bio for SaaS talent. What I'm doing here is I'm just customizing it with the name of the company. And then you talk about something like that works. This is an example of a personalized message. Like I saw your SaaS talent bio. Wow, building a tech powerhouse is impressive. But many SaaS companies struggle to create magnetic videos, demos, explainer, and pitches that convert like crazy. We are here to help. Think of us as SaaS video strategists, crafting impactful AI explanations, all those items. This is an example of a personalized questions or a personalized pitch. Something like this. Hi name, this is a cold pitch, but maybe valuable. At Shortwords, we specialize in working with SaaS owners to help them with content editing requirement. And then we talk about the requirements like editing sales team meetings, getting actionable pointers, editing your customer reviews and testimonials. See, need to know the voice of the customer. You need to know what language the customer is speaking. Because only when you know their language, you could talk in their language, they'll be ready to working with you. Okay. That is the very important thing, which means that they should be knowing your languages at every single given moment of time. Now, if I go ahead in the presentation, give me 1 second. Uh, yeah. So you go with personalizations. This is example of a personalized pitch, but I really prefer like a broad pitch, something like this. Unlimited video editing for first time growing business. Hi, first name. Let's get straight to it. We specialize in in helping fast growing startups and businesses like yours with unlimited video editing requests for a flat monthly offer. Whether it's social media videos, special ads, VSLs, or product reviews, we can handle it all. Can I share my portfolio and pricing with you? That is how I like to play my game. I like to play my game broad. So first of all is you add a connection request and then you reach out. Now, this is the one way of doing. This is like how you target SMBs, mid-market things. Okay. Now, there are some tools called as expandy.io. If you use expandy.io, in those tools, what you could do is you could just reach out to these people on a much of an automation basis. The name of the tool is expandy.io. And actually, we are doing a special training for this expandy.io, how to use Expandy to automate your LinkedIn outreach. Okay. But this is for our advanced members. This is one way of doing the things. Do you want to know another way of doing the things? How you target the big companies? Yes or no? Do you want to know this? You have to always save the list. Okay. You always have to save the list. You are going, this is just for the video editing services. Yep. Now, let's say if you're giving for something like, example, what was the second service I told we would do the prospecting for? I just forgot. What was the second service that I told? यार वेबसाइट डिजाइन तो नहीं बोला था मैंने झूठ मत बोलो You said marketing. Okay, let's take performance marketing. Performance marketing, ठीक है? How would you do a research? Let's say you want to work with a big Shopify store for this. Okay, so let's go here. FB ads. Yeah, I remember that. अब मेरे को याद आ गया. Okay. So first of all, here is the process that you would follow. Company headcount. There is also an example of a self-employed. So like people who are working just for themselves. Okay. So let's just go with us. You want to sell your Shopify services to founders. Okay. Sorry, you want to sell Facebook ad services to founders. On the company headcount option, you'll click on self-employed. Okay. That is what you would click. Company type, nothing to do. Company headquarter location, you would always be having a North America. Okay. Let's say because you want to work with a US client. Now, function, he should be not in the business development. Usually founders are like in the marketing role because we are looking for Facebook ads. So we'll add marketing as in function. Now, current job title, usually you would reach out to founders. This is what you would do. So just write founder and a co-founder. So co-founder, this is how you'll find co-founder. These are the two job titles done. Then yours in current company position, you're looking for someone who has spent a good amount of time for building their company. It's not like a venture that they are going after. Okay, just like a new habit they are going. Next is like marketing. You could go for something like marketing services as one. Then you could go for something like we are targeting Facebook ads, right? So if there's a media buying option, no, media buying is not there. So you could just select marketing services. Then there's no first name, last name, English. You want to, because you're targeting US, there won't be any issues. Groups, school, don't need to use. Then if you go for persona, मार्केटिंग कंपनीज को मार्केटिंग कैसे बेचेंगे क्योंकि भाई आप मार्केटिंग में वो हैं दैट्स व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू गेट इट ओके यू आर गोइंग फॉर डायरेक्टर प्लस ओके No, this is not a CXO option. So lead list, no, we would not go. Change jobs, nothing to do here. Connections, nothing to do here. Past colleague, nothing to do here. Buyer intent, viewed your profile recently, nothing. Okay, nothing like this. Then you get a list of, let's say, marketing and services, 3 to 5 years, self-employed. You just get people like this. Now, if you see here, if you try to search for Facebook ads, do they have put a requirement, something like that? Zero results. So then if you get zero results, just broaden your searches out. Okay. Just remove company headcount. See, the minimum we are looking for searches in our first search is 300 results. That's what we are trying to go for. Okay. So let's go with something like sales. Okay. 3 to 5 years, marketing services. Let's say we also put advertising. E-commerce. Is there a e-commerce service or no? There is no e-commerce service. And then you are getting like, this is how you do the research. You keep on doing the research till the point. Let's just remove job title as well. For you, which market is open for Indians without much risk? There is competition in every single market. See, we got a list. Now, when you got like this list like that, recently hired Iron Bluefin Media and award-winning D2C performance. Kiara Finn, this guy seems like a great person to pitch your white label services. Okay, you get customers like this. See, there are some profiles where you would see this option. If I'm writing company headquarter location North America, then also I'm getting people from Chattogram, Bangladesh. I'm getting from Punjab, Pakistan. That is what you could keep on excluding the things. Okay. See, the platform is not perfect, so you could keep on excluding the thing. But this is like your target audience to whom you could sell your services. Right? Everyone got an idea how to use LinkedIn? Like how to use the sales snap feature. That's like a very important option. Every single audience that this is again a sales snap basic account. There are much advanced account Okay. So what I'm saying here is, yes, thanks a lot. We'll definitely, yeah. This is one way to get clients. See, getting client is not like what you are there on this webinar for. Like you have joined this webinar to learn a lot. So personalized onboarding and there's a personalized page, there's a broad thing. There are other ways to grow your agency as well. What you could do is you could build partnerships and delegations. There is something called as a white label model, right? There's white label model. There is something called as a JV model as well. Okay, which is I don't know how many of you have heard about it, but there's a joint venture model as well. Okay, what is a joint venture model? Okay, same question. क्या है question? By marketing companies में marketing. I've answered this. I'm not here to comment. See, if you know me by anything, I don't comment on other people. Okay. There are different models to grow your agency. Remember, if you're just getting started and you think that you do not have enough value, okay. Okay. If you're just getting started and you think that I cannot go and close my end client. In that sense, the best model for you is a white label model. The reason I'm saying with you is there is a white label model is the best model is just because of this one simple sentence. Okay. When you try to close direct clients, it is very hard. But an agency owner's biggest issue is what? Getting right people. So if you could fulfill your services and you could only reach out to agency, remember, for the very first year of my business, I was only working with other agency owners. I was not trying at all to close my end client. If you want to take anything away from this business, if you're just getting started, focus on a white label model, which is you work for agency owners who do the closing and you are just working to refine your services. You're just working to refine your operations. That's all you need to focus upon. You just don't need to just go out and just close your direct clients if you're just getting started. There are a lot of agency owners. Join other agency groups. In our agency groups also, there are a lot of time hirings happen. So what you have to do is, okay, you have to focus, okay, you have to focus on working for others. When I say working for others, you have to do the white labeling. White labeling simply means if you're doing Facebook ads, work with other Facebook ads agencies and start managing their account. If you're working with other, let's say, if you're a graphic designer, you think your graphics are not best, work with the best white label agencies. Okay. Remember this, a lot of agencies owners are ready to train you out as well, because there's a serious slack in US for good talent. हमको यहाँ पे लगता है competition बहुत ज्यादा है. But when we do, see, I am on the both the sides. I am pitching my services to client and then I'm hiring people in my company. If you could do your job right with 100% focus, how many of you know my rule of 3 days? Anyone here have heard about my rule of 3 days? How many of you have heard about? Anybody? No, no. Okay. See this. This is a rule of 3 days that I've been using throughout my life. My rule of 3 days says this. I could sell any services I want and I could learn about that service in 3 days. But all I need is, I want myself to be locked in a room and give me 3 days and I could figure out any damn thing on this planet. That's how confident I am. मुझे किसी सर्विस का हर चीज नहीं पता होना चाहिए. If I'm selling a video editing service, I don't need to know how to add a particular transition in a video. And I don't need to know how to add a particular, let's say, key animation in a video. What I really need to know is what are the type of videos, which is a tool that we are using to edit the videos. Okay. That is what I need to know. A lot of you make this mistake and never make an agency happen or never make a business happen is because you are thinking that once I know everything in the business, then only I would do it. That is the worst rule to follow. Always, as a business owner, you should always know the basics of the business. And then when you get, how many of you have been on those customer support? And those customer support guys, when you ask them a technical question, and even happens with our sales team, when you even ask our sales team a technical question, they'll be like, hey, I'm not sure about this question, but let me get back to you with this question by discussing with my team. Because no one on this planet knows answers to every question. Some questions are technical in nature, some questions are salesy in nature, some questions are admin sort of in nature. So when you're selling your services, you do not have to think, hey, I'm just getting started. Give 3 days, हर चीज learn करो. If I've been in your place and I'm starting, let's say for, give me one random service, okay? Where did you learn it? Did you make it up yourself? हाँ, मैंने खुद से बनाया ये. यार मैंने 3-4 बार ऐसा किया ना. So, the very first time I did was when my partner, it is what's 2019, my partner came and said, Devvrat, we want to go all in on SaaS. I want to go all in on SaaS. And 3 दिन बाद हमारा ये client है, we have to pitch this client. And I was like, bro, this is just 3 days. And in 3 days, I actually learned all the basics of SaaS, like how does churn works, how does lifetime value of a customer works, what are the marketing channels, how SEO plays an important role. You need to know the basics. And if you focus on anything for 3 days, you'll get results out. You would know the basics more than the person who's asking you the questions. And whenever you get stuck, then say, hey, I don't know the immediate answer to this, except I don't know an immediate answer to this because my job is sales, or I am actually managing the operations, or I actually manage the business. Okay. For SaaS, Bumble is enough to build. Okay. Noor, भाई, unnecessary question क्या पूछना? थोड़ा सा आराम करो ना, chill मारो ना. क्यों हमेशा like, it's not mandatory that you should always be asking questions. Fine. Have some chill. Okay. So yeah, so this is one model where I say white label. If you're just getting started, okay, there are only two sides in a business, okay? Either you're doing sales, okay, or you're doing operations. As a founder, you cannot do anything else. These are only two jobs of a founder. Either you're doing a sales, either you're doing operations, which means either you're selling up your services or either you're doing operations. If you're an agency founder who is doing both of things together, I know for sure you're not doing any one thing not good. मतलब किसी एक चीज में तो आप fuck up कर रहे हो. For me, I'm a sales guy. I've always been a sales guy. I love to talk to people. I love doing sales. That's what I specialize in. But I have the team of best team to do the operations. Remember, if you're good at selling Facebook ads, you are based in US, you could sell to the customers in US. Why would you focus on just running Facebook ads from the dashboard? That is why the white label is a big industry. So I want to tell this, if you're just getting started, focus on white label option. Focus on client for white label model. But if let's say you are a person who has established the business, who has been growing the business, for you, the option is joint venture models. Let's say there's an agency who is giving, let's say, who's giving a email marketing services. So you could partner up with them and then say that, hey, Every time you get a Facebook ads inquiry, joint venture model is also sometimes called as partnership. So every time you get a Facebook ads inquiry, don't say a no to it. We would work together with this customer. We would give the Facebook ad services, and whatever money we are making will split between us. Typically, this share is like 60% is getting, the 60% of the share goes to the person who's delivering the services. 40% of the share goes to the person who does the introduction, who does the client side management. Go for joint venture models. There are a lot of agencies who just specialize into one or two things. Like there would be a SaaS agencies which is very good into e-com Facebook ads, but they might be not good into e-commerce graphics. That is where you as a graphic designer could sell them the services. Clear? Please increase your horizon of thinking. If you can increase your horizon of thinking, agency is the easiest game. It doesn't require investment from your pocket. It doesn't require money from your side. It just requires your time. Either you could spend your time or either you could spend your money. So when you're just getting started, spend your time. Clear, everyone? Clear? Getting the clarity? Just write clear if you're clear. Now I'll talk about how I hire people. Time to reveal bonuses. This is like the LinkedIn template for today. Sorry, this needs to be shared to everyone. Please make sure you save this LinkedIn template, because आप कल आओगे और बोलोगे Devvrat, I did not have got the LinkedIn template. I would not give it to you. Okay, guys. So we have announced just the bonuses for joining freelancing advanced course today. Remember, ये prices कोई नहीं offer कर सकता. This is the only price that you'll get on the workshop. Join the program here. I have just introduced your bonuses for today. This is the most advanced course, because you know Devvrat is an advanced guy. He doesn't like to shit around with the basics. Use code July 11 for 100% off. Give me 1 second. Go. So guys, anyone who joins today, I don't even know how many of you have joined. Just drop the enroll button if you are joined today. Now going into the next factor is hiring. Okay. See, we have a very important framework of hiring. Okay. The framework simply works like this. Okay. I'll just go on to a different slide altogether for my hiring process. Let me just jump back from here. There's a different hiring sheet that we have. Bhanupar Mullappa, I have already enrolled. That's great, Bhanu Kumar. That's great. So I'll show you this hiring process. It's complicated, but I hope you guys get an idea. This is exactly our hiring process. This is actually our most up-to-date hiring process. Okay. So I'll just detach this. This works for all the agency businesses. So this is like, I've just given you basic things. This is our latest method. So I'll give you an idea. इफ यू अच्छा सुमित, अगर आपका ऐसा इशू है ना, तो आप गौरव और बिस्मा को रीच आउट कर सकते हैं. they'll help you with they'll help you if you just want to join, but money is a bit of an issue. मतलब ऐसा मत करो आप कि आपके पास 1,000 है और आप 11,000 के लिए ट्राई कर रहे हो. बट इफ यू आर जस्ट शॉर्ट विथ फ्यू मनी, फ्यू अमाउंट, जस्ट रीच आउट टू गौरव और बिस्मा. they'll help you out. भाई पैसा लेके थोड़ी मरना है. पैसा लेके मरना होता तो मैं इस चीज को 1 लाख पे बेचता. So yeah, just contact our team. They'll help you out with something or the else. Enrolled as I promised, arrange funds for better tomorrow. Thanks, bye. I believe. I saw your payment coming up, Reflection Lab. Others see this, people are taking discussion. So here are some things that we have, how we do the hirings. Okay. Pehli baat, how many of you know that we are hiring from 6 countries? We don't hire from one country, right? So we hire, as of now, it's like not even like country. Country is not a big thing for us now. Okay. How do we pay to people? First of all, let's talk about pay to people. We use the following methods to paying to our clients. Paying to our freelancers. We use Upwork direct contract. Even if you go on Upwork and search for our company name, we have one of the biggest things, Upwork direct contract. That is what we use as a method to close clients. Okay. So to pay to the clients, we use Upwork direct contract. Another thing that we are using to pay to our clients in US, sorry, in Pakistan, in countries like Bangladesh, in countries like Pakistan, we use Payoneer. That is what we are using. Now, what is the benefit of hiring people internationally? Okay? The biggest benefit of hiring people internationally is your cost is always in control. That's what your biggest thing is. Remember, I said about 35% profit margin. I'll give you a scenario here. Um, एक मिनट मैं तुम्हें ये डेटा like I'll show you all the stuff backed by data. Okay. So 1951, which is 751. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Wrong thread is open. Yeah. So here we go. See, everyone, there are different things that could make or break your agency, and hiring is one of the prime things. Okay. Can you please see the chart sheet again? अरे वो शेयर करूंगा, पहले तुम समझो तो सही क्या कह रहा हूँ. ठीक है. शादी हुई नहीं और तुम्हें सुहागरात मनाना है. कंट्रोल भाई. तो या so understand this very important factor of hiring. So these are jokes that come from my father. I'm not the one. He tells this Delhi style baniya joke. So I've always been a Mumbai guy. My dad has spent his life in Delhi and Uttar Pradesh because I belong from Ayodhya. अब cheater मत बोलना, ठीक है? That I have the best team on the planet. If you have seen us, if you have even seen the promotion that was happening today, while I'm doing this webinar, the promotions are happening. While I'm doing this webinar, payments are getting closed. While I'm doing this webinar, the team is ensuring your customer support is happening, right? In a service-based business, or if you really want to build an organization, one thing you always have to crack is hiring people. And believe it or not, I'm a very big believer that you shouldn't hire people across your area, across your native. I'm not a strong supporter of like having an office like this and then doing the sessions. This is because I opened it for a different reason. I opened it for a real estate business. And now we are using it like just like a small studio. But rather than this, our whole team is remote. We work from across the world. 120 people working from across the world is a big fleet, right? So what we have understood with time is the talent should not be limited by places. That is the whole reason we believe in the fundamental of hiring people जहां से मिले. ठीक है. आपको पेमेंट कैसे देना है वो मैं बता दूंगा. We have the fundamental. We have editors from Nigeria. We have editors from Pakistan. We have editors from Bangladesh. We have a customer support representative from Philippines. Our sales guy, Shahid, is from US. Our SDR, our head SDR for short bits, is actually from Colombia. Our if you ever give a number, if you ever give on a call on our if you go on shortbits.co, at the bottom you'll see a number. A lady from Colombia. Sorry, it's not Colombia. It's Venezuela. So a lady from Venezuela gonna pick up your call. Okay, she is not someone sitting in India and picking up a call. So with time, I don't know how many people have done this in India. सिर्फ वो आपको ज्ञान दे सकते हैं. हमने एक्चुअली में एक ग्लोबल टीम बनाई है. वी हैव अ ग्लोबल टीम. इवन इफ यू जॉइन आवर व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप आफ्टर जॉइनिंग द प्रोग्राम, you'll see Hamna, who is actually managing the customer support for a lot of people. She's actually from Pakistan. So remember that never limit your business by the geography. Just like how you could get clients from internationally, from anywhere, you have to hire people internationally. So the whole question is, how do we hire? Okay, right? That's the question. How many of you want to know the answers to the question? How many of you want to know the answers to the question, which is how do we hire? I want. And how many of you are in a hiring phase, or if you're just a single freelancer? मतलब मैं ज्ञान दे दूं but उसका आपको जरूरत ही नहीं है. That's also a scenario that happens, right? मैं आपको ज्ञान दे दूं और आप Samyak Harat, by your payment is received. Can you just put it in the chat? I don't know, like you are asking for it. I just want to let you know that your payment is received. Do not worry. Yes, I'm looking. I'm a director. In a hiring phase. Me. चलो ठीक है, हम आपको अपना दे देते हैं, ठीक है। दिस इज नॉट समथिंग वी यूज, what you are seeing right now on your screen is not something which is external. This is something we are using internally. Okay. Okay, Samyak. Cheers, bro. Cheers. हाँ, मतलब it was showing first failed and then it got approved. So my team told me to update you that your payment is received. Okay. Chalo, do this. And Samyak, I have a special discount for you. I have a special thing for you. Just wait. So see, this is how we do it. We have multiple method size. We are following in just not one method of hiring at the moment, but we need to increase it to multiple methods. So there are different hiring methods of hiring people. So see this, we use different hiring methods. First is like we hire people from our Instagram. Example, Bisma, who's actually our head of sales. She came on my profile from my personal brand. She's actually head of sales now. Head of our operation, Gaurav Madan. A lot of you might have had a call with him. He actually came from our WhatsApp community. So a lot of time we hire from our communities. The first preferences is given to our people who are part of our enrolled members, our enrolled programs, and then the next opportunity is given to our free members. So what we do is we hire people on an internship level, mass level, then we train them from ground up, and then whatever we feel after 3 months with the training process, because now we have a documented SOPs for editing. Like I cannot say that we have the best course in India to help you with editing, but it's our internal course. But our head of operations for Shortbits, Paras Bhatia, has made the best course for editors to learn, but it is our internal course. That is what we use. The major way we are getting people in our agency business on for hiring is using Upwork. Okay. And then we have a hiring page of Shortvids, and then we have a hiring page for our other businesses. Let me show you our hiring page. If you ever go on beforbranding.com/hiring, you'll see our hiring page. So we use Zoho Recruit, and where you could see all our hiring pages, you could see all our openings. Okay, you could apply to our opening. Basic. So this is one way. So the way we get is, let's say for hiring people across the board, for hiring people specifically in India, I would write it like hiring page. This is because we use it in India. We use platforms like, as of now, we are working using platforms like Naukri.com. That is what we are using. We are using Apna.com. And then we are using LinkedIn. Okay, this is just for hirings in India. These are the platforms that we use. Now, we also hire people globally. So first we use how Upwork is our major hiring platform. That is where we get all our top editors. Next is our hiring platforms. We use LinkedIn. Now we are also trying with LinkedIn jobs. You see that as an option. So it is called as LinkedIn recruiting or business. That's what they call it as. So it costs you like $15,000 per quarter, 15,000 rupees per quarter, and you get access to all the hiring features. So that is what we are using for hiring. We use Indeed.com. Again, we have subscribed to the Indeed global package. Always we put the remote option because all our editors are remote. People per hour is what we use not for hiring our video editors, but we are not using people per hour to hire video editors, but we use people per hour for SDRs, calling execs, which is calling executives. That is what we use people per hour for, because we get a really good talent over people per hour for specializing into these roles. Flex jobs, again, this is from where our developers have come from. All the developers that are building our internal apps, that are building our systems for Shortex, for other platforms. Flex jobs is what we are using majorly for our developers. For anything like a technical talent, we use flexjobs.com. We use, again, as I said, apna.com. We also are trying with Job Hai. Job Hai is like a B Suite option for let's say work. It's just like apna.com, but usually for B Suite. Okay. Next is freelancers type. So we have multiple different type of freelancers. It is also recommended that whenever you're hiring people, you do not have like a same model for everyone. Some people are working with us on a performance basis. Okay. Some people are working with us on a paper video basis. Some people are working with us on a full-time remote job role basis. And then we hire them like full-time remote job basis. And then we have some people who are working from in-office basis. As of now, the total number of editors we have on an in-house basis is just one. Okay. That's the total number. So out of 40 editors that we have on board, 39 are remote and only one person is in office. Okay. ये बगल में उसका desk है. Okay. So that is only one in office editors because I need him to like help me with hiring. How many interviews you guys are doing? So as of now, क्या कहते हैं, hiring process is actually automated. So I am not part of the hiring process. I have a team that does the hiring process. So I do not do a lot of hirings. Okay. How do you define the performance? Performance is designed by the performance basis is something like this. It's something like if we have an intern, usually our interns go on performance basis. That if let's say you edit 10 videos a month and those client, out of those 10 videos, you edited 10 videos for 3 clients. And out of those all clients, the total rating that you got is like a 5-star or a 4.5 to 5-star. How many team in-house? Like, what do you mean by in-house? Out of 120 people, we have 75 people in-house. Hiring, like delegation of hiring, like is when you say delegation of hiring, we have almost cracked the process of hiring delegation. So if you can't, like, आप अगर hiring नहीं करोगे तो grow कैसे करोगे? So how we have our hiring process is very simple. Like, I'll give you our 3-step hiring process. Okay, so let's just take let's just click here. बाकी चीजें तुमको देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो I'll fold this down. So intern bonus. Yeah, so I'll give you. So this is our hiring process. I'll give you an idea, hiring process. Okay. So first of all, we would be having, let's say, a job role for, let's say, a new video editor we are hiring. So first of all, the process looks like this. Posting on all platforms. Okay. And then secondly is running Facebook ads. So when we are running Facebook ads, our Facebook ads for hiring goes to our Zoho Recruit. Okay, this is where our form goes. So our form goes to Zoho Recruit. That is how we use Facebook ads. And this is our typical process whenever we are looking to hire. So Zoho Recruit. Okay. Next is we post on all platforms. So first of all, we post on all freelancing platforms, which is, let's say, Upwork. Upwork is one. Freeup.net is again. We are also using, like, I just missed adding it here. We are massively using this platform called as Freeup.net. This is also something we are using massively. Okay? So there is something called as freelancing platform, and then there is Zoho Recruit. Next is every editor out of this. Okay, every editor is given a trial project, which is editing out a video. Like, the trial project is like 5-second, like 15-second sample is like our base requirement. So 15-second sample is our base requirement. 80% of the people would like not work with you at this point. आप उनको sample दोगे, कभी उनका response नहीं आएगा. If they are not responding out, do not reach them out too. Okay. We ask for a 15-second sample. After we get for a 15-second sample, next is we have a paper project, which is we are not hiring you full time, or we are not hiring you for an in-office role, but you would be paid, let's say, $15 per project. Now, in a 15-second sample, we cannot see the whole thing. So we give him a $15 per project, which is you need to edit a video in 24 hours. It should be like full of non-correct, like it should be 100% correct. All those things, something should happen. Okay. Everything should be there. You don't have to make any mistakes. So there's like there's a process that we have for our thing, like for our editors. वो भी दिखा देता हूँ. तुम बोलो हम दिखा देंगे. रुको, मैं वो भी दिखा देता हूँ. एक सेकंड रुको. Again, this SOP is what SOP that I would be showing. It is available in our freelancing advanced course. Okay. So this is an example of a SOP that we have. It is like, hi there, welcome to the team. This is a standard operating procedure for editing all the videos for editors. Major stages of a client video production. Here are the examples that you need to follow. And then here are the comments that I have, which is like things that you should be watching out in the video. Then we have like a style guide that they should follow, something like this, which is goal of the content, who are we going after, what are we going after, who are the clients they are struggling with, how to keep the margins, how to ameliorate all those things, right? So this is like one thing. Then there's a checklist to be followed by all editors, like brand guide is followed, correct font and sizes are used. Do not use this type of thumbnail, do not use that type of thumbnail, yellow tone emojis. We just need very much leniency. Okay. Then what is a clip, how to edit a clip, how to get the b-rolls of a clip. Then I have a video here that actually goes like what are the things to do in a video editing. Actually, a standard SOP for editing. These are some elements which would be part of this, some editing style. At the start of the, at least as soon as the. So this is like how to do the video editing. Then how to update video and get feedbacks. How to do the video delivery with us. Okay. Before starting any project, make sure to create or request a client drive with editor. Create 3 different folders in the client Dropbox in the following name. So this is like a SOP that we do. So then we give this client a $15 trial, which is a $15 per project. Will you share this? भाई जो भी डॉक्यूमेंट्स दिखा रहा हूँ ये कुछ भी शेयर नहीं होने वाला मेरे भाई. जो शेयर करने लायक है वो मैंने शेयर कर दिया है. लाइक लिंक्डइन टेम्पलेट वाज शेयरेबल, आई हैव शेयर्ड इट. ठीक है. तो ये सारी चीजें आर अ पार्ट ऑफ फ्रीलांसिंग एडवांस कोर्स. लाइक मैं हवा में से कोई भी चीज नहीं दे रहा हूँ. दीज आर ऑल पार्ट ऑफ फ्रीलांसिंग एडवांस कोर्स. That's the reason I just have one program. It helps you like making sure your mind is free. So we are giving a $15 per project. That is what we do. Now, if at this stage at freelancing platforms, we would, let's say, have got 100% people at just 50%, 15-second sample, like I would say 40% of the people are out. We are just left with 60% people. At $15 per project, we might see a lot of people making simple errors that are there in our SOPs. Then let's say someone crosses this stage as well. Okay. You come to a stage like $15 per project. Now, at this stage, I would say just 20% of our editors go. And then we have like a 1-month trial. Okay. Now, this trial is a paid trial. In this trial, all the editors that we are off, let's say in July, we have added 12 new editors. So out of those 12 editors, we would only select 4 editors to work with us long time. And that is what it creates a competition between the editors. And the same process is being followed when we use the Facebook ads method. Clear, everyone? 1-month trial is given to all the editors. This is actually a paid trial. They have an option to choose on a pay-per video project basis or a per month basis. If they choose to go with a per month basis, they are paid a default $250 a month. If they're going for a 1-month trial, they are also given like a pay-per video option, like $15 per video option. That is what they are given. If they work really good, we increase the bandwidth. We increase the bandwidth from $15 to $20, $25. The main pitch for us is when you're working with Shortwits, when you're working with our agency, you would never feel an issue of like, I am out of client or I don't have a lot of client, right? This is what the issue you will never face when you work with Shortwits. Because see, we negotiate our deals, we negotiate our pricing on the basis of volume. They want to leave us. I know that sometimes they get a better offer, but they can't leave us. The reason they can't leave us is we ensure that we provide the best, volume-based pricing, or we have them filled with work. They also then have bonuses when they are working with in our team, right? That is how we keep our hiring process. Have you seen that this is like, was it like a mind-blowing hiring process and that you need to follow in your agency? Yes or no? Yes or no? चलो देवव्रत को खुश करना, yes बोल देता हूँ. Yep. So let me just share a thing. How many of you are ready for those 10 minutes timer? I have 2 bonuses for all of you. Will we learn this in the course? Shajid, like my program is very much focused on the hiring process, bhai. Very much focused on the hiring process. Actually, there are not one, there are 2 videos with contracts, with everything like that. Okay. So, Abhi, from a long time, we are talking about like our course, but what actually is the course? Okay. Right. So first of all, there is one thing that I'm giving to all of you. Okay. Let me just share with you. If I tell you, if I tell you that I'll give you access to this onboarding template for absolutely free, would you like to have the access to this? This contains everything like Canva design kit, your first email template, your discovery process, okay, your discovery process template, your services and pricing guide, your services template, your discovery process, everything like that, okay? Your welcome template, everything like that when you are starting. Would you like an access to that for absolutely free? Yep. So what I do is we would do a quick promo. We would do a quick promo for 20 minutes. Okay. All the people who stay till the end, this is yours. Okay. So as we said here is again, we are in the game of business. Bhai, if you are thinking that they were gonna just do the course promotion and the webinar is over, bhai, ghanta khatam nahi hua. Okay, the webinar is not over yet. What I want to show you is I'll answer your Q&A. I'll give this exact template for absolutely free to all of you. With that being said, I'll also give you something which you can't even imagine. I'll give you one more email template that is like the pinnacle for cold emailing, right? And also, if you have missed the advanced training that I've got yesterday, I'll share it with you. But a quick word from today's sponsor, which is Devvrat Singh. Okay. So yeah, all the people who wanted to check, this is how our program looks like. First of all, I've been just selling one program from last 5 years, and this is the best agency program because it contains everything you need in order to grow your agency. This is how the program access looks like. You'll not get access to the Arise mentorship because this is actually a mentorship program and you become eligible for our mentorship only when you're a part of Freelancing Advanced course. There is no silver level, diamond level, or all those levels of membership. We just have one membership and that's it. We have free programs. We have one membership, which is low ticket. And then there's a high ticket membership, right? This is how the program looks. And see, let me just make it very clear for everyone. We would only do promotions for 20 minutes. That's it. And in the meantime, you think that Devvrat is going after 20 minutes. भाई मेरे को सूली पे चढ़ा देना. I'm okay with that. Okay. There is a 20-minute timer. I'll turn this on. It is on. We'll do the promotion for only 20 minutes. You have only 20 minutes to get into the program with the discounts that I've discussed. Okay. First of all, this is the access to the program. This is what you get after getting paid. Okay. You could ask all your questions related to the program. The very first thing that you'll see is challenge to grow agency. When we say challenge to grow agency, this contains actual module on how we are growing our agency. Something like how to create offers for your agency, the foundations of an essay, thing, how to pick up the processes, how to do the company setups, your GST, your all those things. Okay. How to do funnels and payments for your agency, organic ways of outreach, my favorite methods of outreach. Multiple things are discussed here. Okay. Then how to price up your services. You have your short bid scaling. This is like the process that we took to scale an agency from $0 to $50,000 a month. And that is the same agency that we would scale to $10,000 a month. And then you have resources like this. This is the training that we did on last Sunday. Can you see the length of the training? 3 hours and 3 minutes. And this contains resources just like this. Okay. So you have trainings which are very in-depth. Everything I reveal about scaling an agency. How to run Facebook ads to scale an agency, how to set up those ads, how to set up backend CRMs, how to manage your team, how to craft your offers, all those things. You also get websites for inspiration, SORTX scaling. This is just one module. Then if you're running a development agency, there are videos for developing your agency. Most of the videos comes with like documents like this attached. You see a lot of attached document. This is like documents that we have attached for our agency. These are not like fancy stuff. This is like the things that we have learned in our own agency. And whenever we do a Q&A, we upload it here. This is just one module. Then you have our advanced training modules. Here you have trainings like this. Something like, let's go on the previous things. Trending services for Q4. How to do prospecting, Upwork prospecting, a 24 minutes video. Get clients without Fiverr. Cold email session by Sagar Gosavi. Like in-depth sessions on how to run cold emails with Apollo on bigger level. This is like no one talks about it. Facebook ads training. A lot of you talked about Joel Kaplan. Andrew Gaikwad is the guy who runs ads for Joel Kaplan. Andrew Gaikwad is the guy who runs ads for, this is the guy who runs ads for Jeff Miller. This is the guy that runs for Jimmy Rawatsky. This is the guy that runs ads for Charlie. He's the guy who runs ads for every big guy. And he's actually, he actually did a demo training in our program. He shared everything on the screen.
Specific niche to 100 link. Yeah.
Whole ad setup. Okay. How to get clients via cold email, how to get clients via Instagram, how to do prospecting, how to build an ideal client profile. If you see this ICP video alone, it's like 1 hour, 24 minutes long. Everything in depth about creating your ICPs. Okay. Click here to access the document. So this is like advanced level agency shit. Okay. I'm not someone who's selling you a lifestyle. Do not buy me for my lifestyle because मेरी खुद की lifestyle ऐसी कि आपको दिखाने लायक नहीं है. ठीक है. How to do multiple advanced automation, how to take clients outside Fiverr, how to do sales on Fiverr, right? How to build service as a product, how to sell a service as an agency, get clients without Fiverr, all those things, right? Building, how to build SOPs. There's like a detailed video. You just saw our SOP. I have shared how to build those SOPs, like the process to scale your agency with SOPs. These are all the cold emails, like Fiverr updates, how to do sales call, development agency, onboarding, and other topics. So we do Q&As. This Q&As happens once a month. The upcoming Q&A is just on Tuesday. What you're getting today is this is the program backend access. This is just 2 modules. You're not happy with this. This is like, if you join today, then only you get sales call mastery. Okay. You go for something like Fiverr closing over phone, referral oriented closing for $199 a month. So
Hello.
See this.
Hi, Vikiana, David this side. We just were having a chat on Novel. I just don't have.
You want to practice this thing? I have given my sales call for you to practice. Can any program in India give this to you? Okay. First order on artwork, convincing to quality for the review. Phone trial sales, like how do you do a trial sales calling? So I have given low ticket Indian client, how to do like Indian client closing. Okay. Dealing with a client who are really unsure about your services. Everything is discussed. High ticket sales for short bits, right? We have given our own calls for you to learn from. Again, this is only available if you join on today's call. So we manually give you access to this lesson. This lesson is not available if you do not join from the thing. Yes, Omkar, it is, we have, as we say, we do not upsell at things. You have to reach out to our team member to get the sales call mastery or any lesson. So there's a process for everything. This is thing. Now, what do you get access to? I don't want to like show a lot, but I want to tell this. Okay. This is the best course in India. And again, it might have some issues. Okay. I do not say like everything is not perfect, but every single day we are creating. Is there coaching calls? Coaching calls happen twice a month. So the next coaching call is on Tuesday only, but you have 14 minutes, 53 seconds. If you have joined, just write enrolled and I would get an idea that you have enrolled it. Okay. Now, let me just brief to you these. I'm just sharing with you a couple of results. Now, these results are not like 10 years ka result. These are results that we have just got in last 12 July, like in last 12 days of July. Okay. This is like July, but I cannot show you this. So give me a second. Yeah. Okay, guys, can you see my screen? Ankita was someone who joined on our last workshop, and like she closed her first client for $35, but the main thing is she closed her first client in just 10 to 15 days. These are July result. Okay. Next is Uma Shankar Rajak, actually closed 3,000 worth of deals. These are just July ka result. Okay. This guy, Gaming Fun, $150 client closed. He just joined 2 weeks before this workshop. Okay. $150 worth of client close. And it is not about like we just sell you a program, because this is what a lot of people say, that Devvrat, it is really feeling good that your team is still connected with us, because in many courses after selling they forget us. If possible, please say thanks to the Devvrat to my site. These are the reviews that we are just getting this week. Okay. Ajay, I am giving one course for absolutely free. Bhai. It's not like I do not offer anything for free. There's a free course across available that we give. But We do not have to have multiple. See, if I give you something for free, there are a lot of people who have paid money, but you might not watch the program at all. The main thing is not the course, but it's the community. Okay. It's the main thing. The main thing is the community. So I'll show you what is the community. Remember the training that we did? Okay. You see this, we come onto this page. See, even if you close one client, you know that this guy talks something which is real. He knows what he's doing, right? So even if you close one client, your learning for life is free. This program is from beginner to intermediate to advanced level. And you just saw that a lot of clients have even closed. Yeah. You might saw that a lot of people have just joined the workshop while you were on the workshop. So we teach you everything from cold emailing to outbound to prospecting, everything like that. These are just the reviews that we have done for our last workshop. Like this section that you see gets refreshed every single week. So these are just the reviews of our last workshop. I know that a lot of people in India are telling Rohan Gupta enrolled. That's great, bhai. That's great. Okay. Now, you see this? I have closed more than $500 worth of client after joining as a beginner. I've generated $1,000 from WhatsApp community itself. Reason a lot of reviews you will see our community is because I am active in that WhatsApp community. I am ready to answer to your question. It's not like आपने just एक course के लिए pay किया. You are paying for a community where I am answering your question. My team is there to answer your questions. And probably that would be something you will be seeing across the page happening. People are talking about our community. Okay. Price is definitely over delay. Remember, we don't launch different courses. We just keep on increasing the price of the courses. There might be a lot of people who might have seen our program. How many of you have seen our program like 2 years back, 1 year back? How many of you have seen that? Yes, say a yes or a no. And just tell me the price that you had seen that time. Maybe it was 4,000, then it was 5,000, then it was 6,000, then it was 7,000, then it became 8,000. Today the price, if you pay on the retail value, it is 15,000. And I could make it like 45,000. Do we have a website? We actually have given not one. You see this? Have given you multiple websites for inspiration. Bhai, और क्या चाहिए तुमको? Just go here. You go into this section. You click here. We are giving you websites for inspirations. क्या लोगे और? Multiple websites, productized websites, dedicated full stack website. क्या चाहिए? ये चाहिए? आपको lead चाहिए initially? दिला देंगे भाई. Let's come to the advanced training. So in the advanced training also, you have like leads for your first outreach. This is like, we have actually given a lead drive that you could use to close your initial client. आपको कहीं और जाना ही नहीं है. With being said all this, if you join today, you actually get a one-on-one call. No, Ajay, I have just said a clear no to it. I've just said a clear no to it because I have a free course. So I do not want to derail my value for giving it for free. And I'm a business guy. For me, the words are more valuable. I've never did this program for free and and there is no way that I would do it. Can we get the mind map? No, Janib, that mind map gonna be shared after this. Okay. So 9 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay. This thing. Okay. Alrighty is not the word. Okay. So what are the modules? See, these are the communities. There are 3 ways that you could make money from our community. Okay. This is the 3 ways that you make money from our coaching program. You invest 10,000 rupees, 11,000, whatever you are investing on this call. Here are 3 ways that how you'll make money. First, you would learn the methods and you will try to close your own clients. That's one. Second, you don't get your own clients. There are 600, I think now 700 plus agency owners, 650 plus agency owners. Every single day, there are hundreds of requirements coming for website designing, for landing pages, for Facebook ads. Sell your services to agency owners that we have in our community. That's second way to make money. Third way to make money. You're not working with that. Kuch nahi ho raha hai. Simple hai. Get a job with our agency team members. Do partnerships. Do collaborations with the agency members. There is not one way. And there's also a fourth way. Kuch nahi ho raha hai. Nahi work kar raha hai. Same thing, you could do affiliates for our products. We offer 10% affiliate. But the point is, we want to ensure, dekho, you have seen me on the call. You have seen how truthful we are, how we are sharing everything with you. Imagine, this program cost gonna keep on going up. Okay. So as on a what I could say is this is a 10,000 investment, 11,000 investment, and you will spend more than this on a trip going forward. You'll never have the access to the community. And the more you're delaying this purchase to make a decision to join, the cost of the program going to keep on going up. But because, as I said, I don't have multiple programs. That's the key. I could do a very strong sales technique here. I'll try to like do a lot of cross sell, upsell, downsell, वो सब चीजें मैं करूंगा. But the point here is, do you have anyone who shares their live screenshots? Every single day when I go into the community, I answer so many questions. Okay. So many reviews. We have 300 plus agency owners. As I've said on the last call, there are 60 plus agency owners who have crossed more than $10,000 plus. So either you could learn from me or either you could learn from the community. And let's go with some of the results, right? Results are super important. And you get access to me. So if you know that Shortwits, Shortex, all the partners of that is just because of community. Your community is very important. When you see deals, screenshots, once you join the program, you'll see screenshot of people. I've closed this much amount. I've closed that much amount. That is the deal. You could reach out to them. Hey, mate, what processes are you using? Remember, there's a guy in our program who just used Twitter to close our $10,000 ka deal. That is also there on the landing page. So we do interviews. We also, that's it. No other skills on the fence here. Fahim, sales is the best skills that you could have, because if you know sales, you could always partner up with other community members and sell their services. SDR as a service is a very good option, right? You see this? Check the review of Udit Singh. So we put a message for Udit, which is meet our student Udit, who closed a deal worth 25,000 in like first week of joining our program. And then Udit just responds to us in one of the free groups that we have. It is correction. It's more than 5 lakh rupees now. So he joined on a workshop like this. He joined the program. And when we were posting his review, he said that like now it's 5 lakh plus. Okay. Similarly, it is like we talk about our support. Our support is the best. Even if you message us at 12 a.m. in the morning, I might not be available exactly, and I do not promise you the support. But remember that we provide the best support. WhatsApp community pe hum support de rahe hai, bhai. There is not like, and there are 2 calls with me every single month where we grow to that. Similarly, this guy. Okay, let's just pick any random one. Gaurav Srivastava, just like most of you are skeptical here, Gaurav Srivastava closed a $30,000 worth of deal just in our community itself. Okay. There are so many success stories that it takes. Somebody in our group got a 5.75 lakh rupees deal. Hames, something like first withdrawal from Fiverr, amount bata do, motivation mil jata hai, $593. Okay. I bought your 500 rupees course when launched in 2020. Today, I grew 2 to 3 lakh rupees a month. Even Saurabh Bhai recommends it. Okay. This is not like your average course. This is like this guy. This guy, Karthik Ranjan, he's actually a part of the community. Every single review that you are seeing, you could meet all these people when you join the program. You get access to the program right away. You get access to the community right away. Your onboarding would be done on Monday or max by Tuesday. You get bonuses as per as discussed. You might not get 7 bonuses today, but you get 4 bonuses today. Okay. Just keep on going. Okay. This page is something like this. And when I say we would do an upsell in FSC, we have said it. And we have been saying this all the way from 2019. Okay. And we have been saying, like this guy posted that Dev has said that there won't be upsell. When I joined this program, and he still reiterates in 2023, I'm reiterating it 2024. 10,000 kahan aayenge, kahan jayenge, pata bhi nahi chalega. But once you're in the community, every single day you will be learning. That's my promise for sure. Just not learning from me, but you'll be learning from a lot of people. It's just not me who would be learning from me. Okay. I closed a $500 deal today. Okay. Tell me a single person who has like so many landing page review. See this? These are all agency reviews. And then you have my own reviews. So what I want to say here is make the decision how much time we have. This is like, ask your final questions. Just ensuring that you final questions is done. How much time we have? We have last 3 minutes. Sorry, we have last 3 minutes. Okay. I'll stop the course promo and I'll just ask your question. Even if you're not buying, that's fine. But ensure that on this call, your calls and your questions are clear. Okay. So if you think to decide, because Devvrat does free calls or webinars like this, get all your question cleared from me today on the call. It's fine. You could join in later, but get your questions cleared if you ever want to join this program. Give me a second. Let me just get. Yeah. Keep on asking your questions while I would be just okay. And if you want, you could use the direct message. If you don't want to use the direct message, one-on-one call with you. No, you get a one-on-one call with my student support team. So we have team members who know about agency business who could guide you today after this call. So you get a one-on-one call with either Gaurav. Bro, it was a bonus, right? No, there is one-on-one call with our student support team. I don't give any one-on-one call. Yeah, this is a zero to hero guide. We have covered the basics to advanced level. There is no one-on-one call with me. Oh, yeah. So out of all the people that joined today, one person get a one-on-one call, and we'll announce the name of the person right after this call. So like once you join here, you join in the WhatsApp group. I'll tell all the people that have joined today, and then I'll randomly record a video to show this. Harsha T, you need to discuss with your partners. Okay, can you just see bonuses gonna not be available, and tomorrow's pricing Harsh T would be like कल का प्राइसिंग क्या होगा भाई? वही 15,000 होगा, जो भी 4,000 का डिस्काउंट है वो खत्म हो जाएगा. So Harsh, just reach out to this number that I've given to you in a direct message. Okay? कल का प्राइसिंग नहीं होगा, और वन ऑन कॉल वन लकी पर्सन को मिलेगा, वो एकदम मतलब रैंडम बेसिस पे पिक्ड अप होगा. I'll drop a Loom video inside the WhatsApp community where I would be giving the numbers, and randomly what is the number which is being picked, whoever gets selected, like full transparency. Last 1 minute to join the program. Full transparency के साथ video gonna be shared. Just go with the purchase. If you're on the purchase page, yeah. What? Bro, if we run ads for us, should be creating. Bhai, मैं questions answer करूंगा. That is not the thing. If you're on the payment page, please confirm me that you are on the payment page. I don't want that you are on the payment page and then you lose the offer. Okay? I'm not such a salesy guy. I'm not like that harami guy. On the payment page, bro. I did the payment. Kharat, yeah, your payment is received. हाँ भाई, मैं कह रहा हूँ, मैं questions answer करूंगा. Dedicated Q&A session है. You can hear that. We have just extended it for 1 minute. 1 minute में कर लो payment. ठीक है? I am a IT person having 15 lakh LP at 33. I know nothing about Facebook. Wanted to check out something for side hustle. Rashi, health coaching mein there is nothing like you could do. But as an IT professional, there are a lot of success stories in our program. UI UX success stories, Node.js success stories, consulting as a success stories. If you have 33, 15 LPA, then this decision is very simple for you to make. Okay, I know that like this is a big decision for you always. I consider every money is as an important, but Rashi, like you, once you join the program, right? Even if you don't have much clarity, we do this once Q&A sessions, dedicated Q&A sessions. Feel free to as much like ask question as much as possible on those live sessions. So this is a great side hustle. Because you might have like IT experience, you could build an IT servicing company. Like again, the processes remains the same. There is an agency which is just giving like AI chatbot services. The guy made $2,000. Like he just messaged me day before yesterday. He's made $2,000 selling to a Hong Kong client. All the people on the payment page, please ensure your payment is done. If your payment is done, just confirm that. And as I promised to you, they're saying side hustle. I'm here for making it full-time work. For someone, this was a side hustle for someone making 15 lakh per annum. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So everyone, as promised, thanks for staying till here. As I promised to you, both the onboarding template is just something I'm sharing. Thanks for all the people who are staying till here. Bro, GST issues. भाई कर दो, मैं आपको manually GST दे दूंगा. Ajay, because you're constantly pinning up that question. Time दो. आपका अकेले का क्वेश्चन लाइन में नहीं है ना. So there are other questions that have been asked much before you. राइट. तो मैंने ऐसे कहा कि मैं वेबिनार बंद कर दूंगा विदाउट आंसरिंग. कहना यार जी भाई, वी कुड प्रोवाइड यू अ जीएसटी इनवॉइस, डोंट वरी. We could manually provide you a GST invoice. When your onboarding is done, like when your manual onboarding would be done by Nijra, just update her. She'll give you the manual GST. When did you get your first client while starting this journey? I got my first client in 2019 from Facebook group for a website development service. Is it the right time? I'm into Munstack. No, say how and where to sell the service. Munstack, use TrueLancer. Sorry, use TopTel. TopTel is a great platform. TOPTAL. TopTel is a great platform to sell your services. You could also try this platform called as Codeable. So all the people who are giving development like services, try these platforms. TOPTAL, TopTel, Upwork, Codeable. These are some good platforms. I don't know any technology. I'm in project management. कुछ हो पाएगा मुझसे? Project management में भी हो जाएगा भाई. Sorry. So I'll show you. See, project management, if we go here, दुनिया में ऐसा क्या है जो नहीं बिकता? You could be an executive VA for someone. Let's say like this. See this. I will set up Monday's workspace. I'll do project manager. I'll help you in project management and business management tasks. I will do anything in project management. I will offer project. This is not also like stuff like for free. You click on the orders. You see there are active orders in queue. People are getting orders for their services. See this? 1,200 orders completed. For 30 minutes consultancy, they are charging $40. For a one Monday.com folder plus 5 board, $100. For premium 3monday.com plus 10 boards. I don't know, like this is like what you do, but this is what happens. Is your Fiverr account of US side price showing in USD? By default, pricing is always in USD. So do not worry about that. Always the default pricing is in USD. Okay. Reflection lab, bhai, you could have your, there would be an introduction message that we would ask you. In the introduction message, made my agency for music. So what do you think can be done? Music photographer, video editing is Reflection Lab, bhai, great have. There are, actually, I'll tag you one more thing. Sumit is like this. So why are you so much transparent? बहुत लोगों का webinar किया, लेकिन आपके जितना transparent नहीं. भाई देखो, the point is not about transparency. The point is उनके पास दिखाने के लिए नहीं है ना. So the point is उनके पास दिखाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. Like I just want to quote your line again. It's not like Sumadesh that they are not transparent, but they are a coach. They are not an agency owner who could show you the process, who are brainstorming the processes. अगर वो होते तो वो दिखा देते. अगर उनके पास होता तो मे बी देखो वो दिखा देते. ठीक है, बट उनके पास है ही नहीं तो वो कहां से दिखाएंगे? दैट इज द होल पॉइंट. We are running an agency, and for me, that's like a clear goal. That if I'm running an agency, I'll do everything that I'm doing in an agency, and I'll be sharing that with you. So it is dependent, ना. अगर उनके पास agency नहीं तो कहां से करेंगे? That's what it is. समझे? It's not like they are not transparent, but it's just like they don't have to show. Okay? उनको वो दिखाना होगा. They usually show lifestyle. They usually show like वो आपको ना पेमेंट प्रूफ दिखाएंगे पुराना वाला. मैं तो आपको ऐसे कह रहा हूँ ना, ये लो. मैं तो आपको ऐसे पेमेंट प्रूफ दिखा रहा हूँ ना. Harsh T, will you guys help in offer creation? There are actually offer creation videos, but still if you get stuck, we do the live sessions and that we help you to refine your offer. ये लो भाई, ये लो भाई. Like again, दिखाने में क्या इशू है? That's how we do it. That's how we do it, man. I've been working on software projects, got selected by IT Bombay for incubation, use that to close clients. Now I'm whether to work on my or do freelancing for clients. Bhai, first of all, congratulations for IIT Bombay. Second is don't get an advice from someone who's like a 12th dropout. who has just like who's a dropout. Third is, I don't know about your startup, so I don't know like what's the potential TAM for that. So I cannot answer you that. But because you have been selected by IIT Bombay, that means कुछ तो तुम में बात होगी. तो तुम दोनों जगह में कहीं भी काम करोगे तो फोड़ोगे. अब I don't know because मैं इतना पढ़ा लिखा नहीं हूँ, तो I cannot give you that like high level advice. Subhash Shah, the best thing is funnel building के लिए. Funnel building is getting famous just for few reasons. Remember that funnel building is not a non-recurring service, so find something which could be recurring in nature. That's my biggest advice. हाँ भाई, are you still there on this call, which is Ajay? आप हो इस call पे? Can you put your question again? Where to find for animation services? Animation services के लिए आप use कर सकते हैं. This platform which is good is ytjobs.com. Check this site out. If we run ads for a client, should we be creating the content for the ads ourselves of the client, or will be 80% of the time the client, 50% of the time the client should create the content? If the client is not creating the content or doesn't have the bandwidth, you charge for creating the content. That's for majority of short-bid clients are agencies. Can we share our landing pages in Fiverr? It is risky. Answer is risky. Bro, quick question. Isn't scaling an agency business about 10 lakhs very hectic? Nah, bhai, not hectic at all. Only thing is you should be having like you have Srijit. I don't know like if you're connected with that guy. That guy is really talented. Okay. भाई 10 लाख के ऊपर उन्होंने कोचिंग बेचना शुरू कर दी ना. Harry, I know the most of the people you are connected with. So उन्होंने उसके बाद कोचिंग बेचना शुरू कर दिया. तो they told that 10 lakh is very hectic. Harry, what if I show you that this week we made more than 10 lakhs? Like this is what we made, and I'm happy to share that everything. Okay. Even like I'm closing while discussing with you. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a guy who I am. I'm closing a deal on my phone actually. So this is what I'm closing. Like right now, that's what I'm doing. Agency भाई, agency देखो मैं बता रहा हूँ what is agency for me. Agency is my दाल भात. ठीक है. Agency is my roti sabzi. If you're from North India, you use roti sabji. If you're South Indian, this is rasam and rice for me. This is what makes me money. Coaching business is what gets me to the connection. Coaching business is like my way of meeting new people. Do we make money? Yes, we do make money. How much money we make is roughly less than 5% or 6% of our total revenue. So yeah. So coaching business is like pasta. Great to have once in 3 months. But coaching business is dal bhat. रोज ही खाना है. अरे सॉरी, एजेंसी बिजनेस इज दाल भात. उसको छोड़ दिया तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता. So I'll give you the access to the mind map that we have discussed. Give me 1 second. Can I do the 50% payment today and can I do 20%, 50% tomorrow? Bhai, I'm not the decision maker. You have to contact to anyone from my team. या तो गौरव को कांटेक्ट कर लो या तो बिस्मा को कांटेक्ट कर लो. I am not the right guy for this question. Can you share the mind map? Yes, I'm sharing the mind map. I'm just downloading it. So the point is I've just closed all the mind maps. So let me just. So it won't look like how it was, but ठीक है, जो है सो है. Find, export, image. Performance-based incentive for interns was, I mentioned that. I think you missed it. Do you keep the cost of domain Shopify? No. We do not take any cost. So when we are developing website, the hosting is of the client, the domain is of the client, the Shopify account is of the client. Our part is strictly the development. You need to give everything to us. We would just develop it. That's how we do it. This is a PNG image. Just save this. Like, how much we charge for a 3D work? How much we should charge for a 3D work of 15-second reel? 15-second reel 3D work, roughly around $150. That's what I would charge. Totally depends on you. Okay. I think I need to give you a non-white background. I'll give it to you in that. I think I do not have to click on the. So I've just shared with you the mind map in a क्या कहते हैं? PNG, in a image format. Bro, you know everything about everything. भाई 5 साल से 5 साल से मैं खाली एजेंसी बिजनेस रन कर रहा ना, तो हर जगह का पानी पिया है. क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में? घाट घाट का पानी पिया है. हर टाइप की सर्विसेज रन करी है, हर टाइप की सर्विसेज को मैंने टेस्ट किया है. सो दैट्स लाइक घाट घाट का पानी पिया है. Okay, let me just stop the things on YouTube. Share mind map in PDF format. Bro, PDF format mein it is just creating the lines. It is not working good. The better format is coming in PNG because we have just too much reflections. Any more questions that I've missed? Guys, we'll do this session for next 9 minutes only, which means you just have, there are 7 plus 7, 14 plus 3, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 plus WhatsApp group. Nachika Kawatra, there's a lot of work there's a lot of scope if you have so much experience. You just need the right guidance. That's it. You just need the right guidance. Sanjeev Gandhi, please type your link. Like, please type your questions. Like, everyone is asking the questions on the chat. This is the final call. You'll never get one-on-one call. You'll also not have the access to have one-on-one call with me. If you do not join today, one lucky person gets one-on-one call with me. अगर वो नहीं भी मिल रहा है तो you have great bonuses, a great course, one-on-one onboarding. क्या ही लोगे इससे ज्यादा? Thank you, thank you. Reflection Lab, bro. I don't know your name, bhai, but you could just leave off the webinar. Because we would end the session at 9:30 or something like that. Just focus on the course access. Make sure on the weekend you are learning through the course. Okay, everyone. संजीव गांधी, अगर आप प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन कर रहे हो ना, तो ये हम लोग डेडिकेटेड ना, इस पे हम लोग ने एक प्रोसेस बनाया है कि हायरिंग के टाइम पे ना ये जो हाइक्स वाले इशू होते हैं, और ये सारे इश्यूज आएंगे ही नहीं. जब आप फिजिकल एजेंसी रन करो तब ये सब आते हैं इश्यूज. अगर आप ग्लोबल एजेंसी रन करोगे, ग्लोबली लोगों को हायर करोगे, तो ठीक है भाई, देखो नहीं जम रहा है सैलरी, जा, आई हैव समवन एल्स. बिगेस्ट थिंग इज एजेंसी ओनर्स डू नॉट हैव अ प्रोसेस. यू हैव टॉट टू योर टीम मेंबर सो मच कि आप उसको निकाल नहीं सकते. बट अगर वही चीज डॉक्यूमेंटेड है ना इन स्टेप बाय स्टेप फॉर्मेट, जैसे आई शोड यू द एडिटर्स एसओपी, जब वो डॉक्यूमेंट होता है तो वो नहीं छोड़ सकते आपको. अंडरस्टैंडिंग माई पॉइंट? वो इसलिए छोड़ के जा रहे हो बिकॉज उनको लगता है, देखो मार्केट में जॉब्स इतनी नहीं है, ठीक है. द रीजन दे आर टेलिंग दैट दे वांट अ हाइक इज यू आर नॉट काउंटरिंग ऑफ देम. इफ समवन सेज टू मी देवव्रत आई वांट अ 100% हाइक, मैं बोलूंगा चल भाई टाटा बाय बाय. ओके, एंड सैलरी इज नॉट एवरी. Always have incentivization. Again, I cannot share the detailed incentivization structure because it would take a lot of time. But we have incentivization. Our team members make really less salary. Our guy who just took a 12 lakh rupees का salary, कैसे सीखे 5 साल में? Because भाई मैं रोज काम करता हूँ, ठीक है. मैं रोज काम करता हूँ, ठीक है. तो I work, I come in the office, as I said yesterday, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 in the AM in the morning, and I'm in this office by 11 AM, 11 PM, 10 PM. 10 to 11 PM is when I usually leave. So again, either you spend time, make all the mistake, or उनको ऐसे के उनको ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज दो संजीव, ठीक है, दो ही चीज होगा, या तो उसको रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दो या तो परफॉर्मेंस बेस। भाई तेरा गोल 1 लाख रुपए, तेरी सैलरी 20 लाख है, 20 हजार है, तेरे को 80 हजार और चाहिए, ठीक है, तू इतनी सेल्स ला के दे तब तेरे को दूंगा, या तो इतने ऑपरेशनल क्लाइंट्स हैंडल कर तब दूंगा। दैट्स हाउ यू हैव टू ट्रीट इट। श्योर एवरीवन, लास्ट 6 minutes टू ज्वाइन द प्रोग्राम। आज नहीं तो कभी नहीं। This when I used to sell this webinar in the past, this used to be like 7,000, 8,000. Today this whole program, so much value is how much? How much? 11,000. You'll still join this webinar after 5, 6 days. Now, if you join, you won't get bonuses. You won't get the stuff. You'll see this webinar done, all set. Like, are you done joining the program? Like, I don't got your question for done, all set. If you're anyone, see, देख 10,000 कब आएंगे, कब जाएंगे, कब आप दारू पे उड़ा दोगे, कब आप खाने पे उड़ा दोगे, आपको नहीं पता चलेगा, ठीक है। But the one thing that would be there is this learning would always happen. Okay, we won't remove you out of the program even आप मेरे को जब गाली दोगे तो मैं आपको remove नहीं करूंगा, ठीक है। So that is what the difference is. And I'm expecting one more payment. Can you refund if I join right now? GST? हाँ कर लेंगे, कर लेंगे। Harsh, we could do that, yeah. That's not a big thing. Because the manual onboarding happens manually. When the girl who would be doing your Harsh onboarding, can you refund GST directly? So see, there are two GST component here. Okay. You mean, I think 800, kuch to 300 something lagega. Kar do yaar, we would do it. But just make sure don't add your GST number on the checkout, because if you add your GST, it would automatically get credited in your GST account. So I cannot do it for that. And while we are discussing, there are like people asking the questions and I'm also like answering there. It's like how we have built. Bro, it's initial phases, or we have to focus on Upwork. For Upwork and Fiverr, both platforms are good, bhai. But with that being said, you should also build your own personal stuff. All the people who have given your, you had requested for the WhatsApp group, I have just approved your approval request. मजे करो WhatsApp group में. Almost closed. Almost closed. So I'll make 2 payments today. Bye, check. Do you schedule? I learn. मैं समझा नहीं गौरव. Srirangan, we would open the slots for our internship soon. We would be hiring on a mass basis. But before going on a hiring on a mass basis, we are actually training our teams. Okay. We are training our team first before scaling it to like mass basis hiring. I am proud for anyone who makes the one thing that we are every time targeting in our advanced program is that you should make your investment back, right? Whatever you have invested, that's what one of the key principle is. When you get for the onboarding process, that is what our key principle is. Last 2 minutes to join the program. Last 2 minutes to join the program. Do not worry what I'm doing. I'm expecting a payment now and it could come into my account anytime. So I don't take like those payment very seriously, jo agency wali payments hai. So yeah, anyone who's on the payment page, please make sure that you do your payment in next 1 minute, because I'm going forward and I'm disabling the coupon code. Because as I've promised, there's no fake stuff. If you're on the payment page, please let me know. If you're not on the payment page, just let me know. Disabling the code right now in front of you. Because we are not here to like, हमने आज तक कभी भी झूठ बोल के business नहीं किया है. तो if there's a code which was said that, हाँ, You just saw one video, you are so happy. And remember, each video is like this. Everything is based on the experience, right? If you're on the payment page, please let me know. Otherwise, your payment gonna get failed as soon as I do the disabling of the codes. Please send me a direct message that you are on the payment page. You're on the payment page, please let me know because I'm disabling the code in front of you. Here you go, guys. So thanks for everyone who became a part of the program today. In case you're on the payment page, and thanks for such valuable of the past 2 days. Receive the course, didn't get the bonuses. Samyak, all the bonuses would be delivered to you via on the onboarding. Without course, I cannot reach out to 800 or 900 agency owners. You might see me in the group always posting, I need a graphic designer, I need animation guy. That's all coming from the program. As I've said to this yesterday, and I'm sharing it again now, this code is disabled. You might not have a second option to get the same program at this discount. Please reach out to my team in case you're on the payment page. Some issues have happened. I want to delete the selected code and the coupon code is deactivated. You could try here. Bhai Devvrat jhoot nahi bolta. Just see this. Let's see this. Let's check this out. Is the code disabled or not? Yes. If you join our program for the next time, just ensure that, see this, the program, the code has been disabled. It has been made inactive. And then you could check out the coupon code here. If I search, if I add the same code, which is July 11, remember, coupon code is not active anymore. So this is what we do. Everything is clear. In case this is the final chance, in case you want to have anything, just reach out to my team. They'll help you out. Yep. Final team. Tata, bye-bye. Everything that was promised to you has been delivered. I am in. Welcome, Harsh. Last moment decision. भाई तुम्हारा पेमेंट तो हो गया ना completed. फकअप तो नहीं हुआ ना पेमेंट का. हर्ष तिवारी वेलकम. क्योंकि वो डिसेबल हो गया था ना कूपन कोड. तो या everyone reach out to my team if you need any split payment. कुछ भी questions है. They are the best guys that could help you support us. Trained with years. Everything I promised, I've delivered. Anytime you want to join our freelancing advanced course in future, reach out. Now all the videos on my Instagram would be about $100,000 challenge. Not part of the program. That's completely fine. On Instagram, I'll try to share the basics. Okay, chalo, done. See ya. Happy